What's going on, everybody? This is Mitchell, back with another episode of Slammed Outdoors. It's good to be back. It's been too long. The weather finally warmed up where I'm at, enough to go fishing. So today's video is just gonna be a little bit of pond fishing, just to get warmed up and try out a couple new baits for the year. So hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna roll into it. Some bluegill or something busting out in the middle here. It's always cool. So it's about 65, 66, something like that right now. It's been in the 40s the last 3 or 4 days. The water is way up. So come here, get a couple casts in, see how it goes. Some stuff rolling out in the middle of this, so it might be out off of it a little. I don't know. A lot of surface action right now. It's kind of unique for the middle of the day. 3 baits I'm starting with are going to be the drop shot, which is what I'm throwing now. I'm going to switch over to a jig and a jerk bait are going to be the other 2 baits for today. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. That's a little better fish than last year. Not great, but you know what? Definitely not a bad fish. Oh yeah. Look at that. That will go. It's not huge, but you know, that is a start. A little picture of this guy here, get him back. So that is the first bass of 2023. Let's go. All right, that's awesome. First bass of the year on the drop shot. Took me about 10 minutes. So all I'm doing right now is we got some nice moving water coming out of this drain here because we just got like 4 straight hours of rain. And all I'm doing is I'm throwing a drop shot, which is a little finesse worm, and I'm just working it around all these pilings and all these little open spots because bass love to feed in moving water, and we have a ton of that right here right now. So I'm just trying to work all of it with this. Right now they're looking for anything that's getting drained out of here, whether it's worms or bugs or any small animals like that. So I'm just trying to make the most of this right now. It's kind of a unique spot to this area. But it's just my little fishing tip is if you guys can find moving water after rain, you have a better chance of finding a bass in. Also, there have been a bunch of little bluegill and stuff blowing up on the surface. I don't know if they're eating bugs. I don't know if they're getting chased up by bass, or I have no clue what they're doing. I'm just kind of ignorant to the whatever the bluegill have been up to. So if there's someone in the comments that knows why they're doing that, that'd be kind of cool to know. I would guess they're eating small insects or anything that's fallen out of the air after the big rain. But I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. So, all right. This is the same jerkbait I used in a video last fall. Caught a couple bass on it. Lucky Craft MR97. It's not a big jerk bait, but it's like you can pretty comfortably throw on a bait casting reel. I like it for pond fishing because it just doesn't get very deep, and it's like this pond gets like 6 feet deep in the middle of it. So especially in the spring and the summer, it's hard. You can't really fish a jerkbait that gets more than 5 feet deep in here. All right, I don't know if that was a fish or not. If it was a good one. But it could have just hit a rock. Only one way to find out. Start back in the same spot. So I'm going to fish it slower so it doesn't sink as much. What's crazy is this is a white jerkbait and it's barely showing up in here. All right. New trailers. Got this is the Maxcent chunks. I fish these I've never fished the black and blue ones. Really, they're just blue. Okay, that's kind of neat. I've never fished these before. And we got a black and red jig with this weird all blue trailer thing on here. If I'm a bass, I probably wouldn't buy this, but I'm not a bass, so I'm going to throw it. That was really the extent of our pond fishing. Oh, I broke my bill. Aw, that's a shame. Must have happened on that rock. That's unfortunate. I really like that jerkbait. So I don't know what I'll use it for now, but I'll try to salvage the hooks or something. All right. So that is the Lucky Craft Gunfish. I forget the size on it that it said somewhere. I guess it doesn't. I think it's the 97 size. It might be the 117. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But it's a popping, it's a hybrid walking bait. So things that's kind of cool about it is it's a walking bait. It's like a spook, but it also has this kind of cupped in mouth on it. So it blows up the water around it. So it kind of gives off a popper kind of effect of it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Hope to have more videos out like this in the future to you guys. If you have any recommendations for any future videos, remember to comment below. And I will catch you guys in the next one.